So women are loose. That is why they get taken advantage of. That's what you're saying. My name is Susan Grace and welcome to Hang Out with Susan. I'm gonna be honest, every time I hear people talking about sexual harassment or sexual assault, I deliberately detach myself. I suppress too much and I don't like revisiting things that I know are gonna hurt me so much, okay? But you know, let's just talk about it, okay? Because now I can't avoid it because it's constantly in my face. So a woman gets assaulted and you say she got assaulted because she is loose. So when did I become loose? When the 6 of you assaulted me, right? Because according to my calendar, I was quite intact before you guys assaulted me. You got into my body without my consent. And that's what made me lose. At what point do you consider a woman lose? Is it after you have used her, after you have assaulted her? That's when you say she's loose. You've got us so messed up. You know, for some of us, our first assaulters were our father figures. Yes. We saw fathers in them. We were so happy to call them dad because we have never grown up with a dad. And they took advantage. Sorry. So that makes me lose. Because that person took advantage of me. So I became loose because he couldn't take no for an answer. So I became loose because he paid for my lunch. Jesus. This is so messed up. I was very young. I didn't know much of the world when he took advantage of me. And I came out here and I'm like, oh my God, that was so messed up. And I can't even talk about it because I'm embarrassed. I'm hurt. I'm angry, I'm confused. You know, some women have constantly been assaulted by the people they least expected to assault them. Their cousins, their fathers, their uncles, their whomever. They were assaulted and that's what makes them lose. There's a lady on Instagram, her name is Esther Kazungu. She said, if you think you're entitled to my body because you paid a bill, then go to the police, go to the authority, claim your money. Stop assuming that this is a mode of payment. It's not. What, because you paid for my lunch? Because you paid for her hair? Because you paid for her drinks? And now we're the ones who are loose. After you and whomever assaulted us, now we are loose. My body is not transactional. You don't pay for a bill and then receipt it on my body. No, well, we're not gonna do that. We women have gotten to a point where we're beggars of our own bodies. I have to beg you to please not to access my body. Because no is not enough. I have to beg you, I have to cry for my own body not to be accessed. Okay, I don't wanna get into details, but I remember this one time, I have never begged for my life like I did. And I remember I kept telling this guy, please don't do this. And I cried. And you know, sometimes we cry because we're helpless and we think that maybe you're gonna feel guilty and stop. But you guys don't stop. I have never cried for my life like I did on that particular moment. I begged for my life. I begged for my body not to be accessed. What was hurting me the most was I just lost my mom. So I have a fresh wound. And I just told him, I seriously just lost my mom. I'm trying to process everything. And I told him, please don't do it. Like, just don't do it. We're not loose. It's your morals that are loose. It's your ears that are loose because you clearly do not hear me say no. You clearly don't hear me say, I don't want to do it. You don't hear me, so your ears are seriously loose. Please, cut me some slack, cut every woman some slack, and respect our bodies. Period.